player standing. One enemy remaining.
Why did I sign up for this shit?
This is a nice spot. That goes there. This goes here.
Here comes the party!
All right, folks. Apologies for the technical difficulties there. If you're rejoining, we now should have a 90-second delay to maintain some competitive integrity here. But we are back in the action. And level at 3 apiece.
Spike down A.
Gun here.
Better
seconds
late
left.
than never.
Flash out!
Spike planted.
Blinding!
One enemy remaining.
Free out!
One enemy remaining.
You forget your place. I will be their nightmare.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that from what we've seen thus far and what we are likely to see here, the defending side in the Hairnets has been showing a lot of strategic prowess, whereas the Kittens with Mittens really are technically sound. So it's interesting to see how that's going to show out. And then it's also going to set the tone for the rest of the league as they see this play out. And the Kittens with Mittens as they take heaven here. And that opens up all of sight.
I must wait a moment.
Bomb buddy out. Blocking vision.
Your fear! Last player standing.
You have to wonder,
No worries, Charlie. No worries.
if 2 was enough to do enough damage to the econ.
One second, peeps. I gotta visit the Astral to place some stars.
Well, I know that this is the obvious answer, and if you watch Prospects, you knew exactly what this individual could do. But Sci-Fi, I don't think we've seen everything from this individual. I think that we're really going to see something special this season. And again, KWM opting for that split B push, but getting punished this time.
I know exactly where you are.
And Cypher
Spike planted.
not quite in the play here.
One enemy remaining.
Grenade! Go get him.
So that shorty was the only chance, but not quite there.
Bomb buddy out. Grenade! Blinded.
Where is everyone hiding?
Last player standing.
Concealment.
One enemy remaining.
Don't worry. Don't think it, eh?
Yeah, you have to wonder
Should I play some
where the
stars in
Hairnets
this
are gonna
reality?
opt for their first time out, because this seems to be sliding away from them a little bit, potentially before their next rifle buy.
Blocking vision. Taking that back. I've got your trail. Concealment.
Spike planted.
All right, you all should now be able to hear the dulcet tones of Obama.
Hello, check 1, 2, 3 already. Well, I'm just out here enjoying the ride.
Last player
Like-
standing.
Looks like KWM is cleaning up shop here on the attack side. Ilias, the lone man here. up. 8-3 in favor of KWM on the attack side.
Last
Is this a
round
little
in the
concerning to
half.
you that you
Nothing
know,
will be
that
saved after this.
Split,
Use it.
KWM's like attack on split is this good. I think the fact that we already
Here.
have 8 rounds on
Here.
the attack side, it's gonna be hard for HH to come back on the attack side.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to do something special on the attack side, but again, this is a map that did change prior to being brought back into the competitive pool. It's possible that HH has a strategy that we haven't considered yet in the MVA.
Yeah. Looks like there's going to be a heavy A hit on the side of KWM, and there's 3 people here to contest. So let's see what HH got cooking. As we head up, Gooner's getting entry on the team, but they're not going to get this. Thomas gets one before. Wait, Thomas survived?
Here.
As he's on site, gets
Spike
killed.
down
It's
A.
3v5. Now look at so hot. Alright, 3v5. Spike is down on site. That is going to be tough. We have 2 people on the side of ropes. Itchy and Strabi playing for the cross. Oh my god, 2. Strabi gets a trade. It's a 2v4. Tough 2v4. That is an insane, yeah, that's interesting.
That's some big brain tech
30
from Strawberry
seconds
right there.
left.
Tag.
Yeah. Let's see.
KWM
Oh,
really against the clock here.
there's 20 seconds left, exactly.
Last player
And this is
standing.
the half, so
Yeah, it's gonna be Arsenic with an up. Honestly, it might just be stat padding at this point.
10
Yeah,
seconds
he just
left.
he just wants to get the kills. I don't think it's 8-4. At 8-4 half,
oh, a quick little flick, but nice little ult in the half.
yeah.
Switching sides.
I mean, let's be real here. KWM's attack looks really, really good. I mean, the aim is on point. Let's be real here. I mean, 2 Sci-Fi and Gooner just carrying the team onto that attack half. It's going to be really hard for HH to come back into this map, especially on the attack side. But who knows? Let's see what they do. Let's see what they got cooking.
Well, and despite that scoreline, if you look at the individual performances from all of the Hairnets, really staying in it and still getting kills. So this may be closer than the ultimate scoreline shows, and maybe just a couple of adjustments is enough that the Hairnets need to get back in this. Exactly.
But as we say this, looks like we're gonna have a pretty default strong side leaning towards B. Looks like HH is more than happy to take their time to find the right picks and all that stuff. If we can get a look into mid, looks like it's being set up by a tube sci-fi cross.
Blinded.
And that's gonna hard to penetrate mid with those 2 guys holding your mid. So I'm excited to see what util these guys use. But right now, it just looks like a standoff right now, a Mexican standoff. No one really doing much.
And now, well into the round, picking up Spike and opting for the B push.
Yeah. And looks like we have HH leaning towards B, but the Cypher setup is here. So if they do cross, Azzy's gonna know about it. But is he tripping Yao Ming? Can he duck under the trip? Nope. That's information. Tube is there in heaven. Interesting smoke for Itchy.
30 seconds left.
And it looks like to be a 5v5 retake. Oh, Sci-Fi ends up picking off Tumnus. And Anima realizes that he's kind of in a pickle here. Kind of sandwiched in between everyone. Yeah, this is going to be tough for Alias. We'll see Gooner's trying to scale up CT. The Tube takes down Itchy. It's a 5v3 retake. Anima takes down 1. Sci-Fi cleans up 4v2. Strabi gets 1.
One enemy remaining.
Strabi gets 2.
Last player
It's
standing.
a 1v1. Sci-Fi versus Thing. Sci-Fi's got to move. Wow. And the first attacking pistol goes in favor of HH. I was looking real scrappy there, kind of going in. Seems like KW had the favor, but I think the discipline of HH kind of was the one that won in that round.
Yeah, and you saw how Anima, even though they likely knew that Anima was there in mid, Anima opted to stay in mid rather than to cross through heaven, because they had either they could follow up behind anybody pushing into heaven, or they can stop that push in mid. That, I think, is the decision that slowed down the push enough to give Hairnets a chance there. And Hairnet's going quick here on A.
They're going quick on A, but seems like there's already 4 people on site. I don't know if this was the smartest move, considering they're about to have so much resistance. But then again, they're only pistol. Duke gets one. Arsenic trade. Wow. Yeah, it seems like HH is they feel the resistance. I don't know if they're it seems like they're still trying to scale up heaven.
They may be happy to go through mid.
I don't know if I like this. I mean, obviously we can see the timing and all that stuff, but they have no information mid, right? So that's an extremely risky play. All this noise that they're making, it might bite them in the back because it looks like Azzy is here.
And the spike is quite late on site.
Yeah, he's gonna get arsenic.
30 seconds left.
Well, it looks like they're able to comfortably get onto site, but
Spike planted.
this is gonna be really scrappy. Let's see what we got. I don't know about these smokes. Sci-fi. Pick. Wow. Mittens just holding things down, and surprisingly, HH still has 3 guns left to work with. Already. Now this is the round that will determine, will pretty much determine the match.
I should play some Astral Stars.
Well,
right now,
it'll determine whether the Hairnets stay in it. Really, if they can take this save, or rather this bonus here, that's a really tough loss on the part of KWM.
Because if you think about it, right, especially in a map like this, economy is really, really important. Not only do you have the momentum in your gameplay, but they forced two Spectres last time, so if they're not able to recover economically, it could snowball into something really bad. So let's see. But it looks like HH is kind of
Cage triggered.
just waiting for something to happen. I think they're disciplined enough to let KWM make the mistake, but I'm excited to see what this mid matchup is going to be, because there are 3 people going to head mid.
Freak.
Stupid Arsenic get 2 for 1, so in favor of the defenders.
Really feeling that Bulldog today. I think maybe more kills on the Bulldog than a conventional rifle.
Interesting stun, and it looks like
Very
Anima has all the space on A.
Positioning on A.
Might make the call to hit A. And this is the correct call. Looks like Sci-Fi is still worrying about mid. Gunnar is, all the way down in CT. Might get caught up by Alias if he's not careful enough. Yeah.
Foolish.
Gets caught out.
30 seconds left.
Satchel out.
Anima able to back off there without much pressure.
3v3, and this push into CT can be huge. I really like this play. I don't know about you. Nice. Good hit. It's a 3v2, but defenders gotta...
These players
gotta hurry.
for the Hairnets.
They're both in CT.
Last player
Shot on
standing.
2v1, Sci-Fi, and they convert the buy round, and that's going to be a 69, young 96, young 9-6 favor of KWM.
But not quite the damning round that we thought it would be if they lost that round. They did take 3 of them down, and a lot of damage to the remaining members. So tough econ round for KWM, even though they won it.
If we can see the scoreboard and see what's the economy looking like.
This goes here.
Oh wow, yeah, that's gonna be. This is a rough buy for KWM. So
This is a
HH
nice
did a
spot.
really good job in at least getting the picks off. Anima
Yes,
playing
this should
extremely
do.
disciplined and getting Gunnar
That
off.
goes there.
Just some overall just great gameplay. from
Wow,
HH.
this is a nice spot.
But as we say that again, I don't know what HH is so afraid of. These guys are not really. They're giving up a lot of map control, even entire control of the main.
Time to hunt.
I don't know if they're just trying to catch some aggression towards main, or if they just want to have KW make the mistake. But as we say that, looks like Arsenic is going to take a look towards ramp. That's some information that someone is mid. I don't know. How do you like this slow playstyle from HH? Do you think it bites him in the back? Because right now, KWM is not biting at all.
Yeah, I think that I think early on in the half it was working well because the lurk from Anima was paying off. I think that KWM has made that adjustment, and Anima's not really giving as much value on the backside, not even any real info. And when your Cypher's not getting info, you're going to struggle as a team. So you can go as slow as you want.
30 seconds
If
left.
KWM doesn't want to give the info, they're not going to give it.
As we say that, it seems like they're going to try to use the fake.
Blinding!
And they're going to have a site pretty much for free. But
Closest
10 seconds
folks
left.
being in alley.
only 8 seconds left. If they're able to contest this game, maybe not. Dan gets shot out to 2.
Pussy!
It's a 4v5 retake, KWM. Matthew's the world of hurt just alone on site. "3v3. Time is
One enemy
It's
remaining.
one.
Last player standing.
Where is everyone hiding?
Ooh, and Anima cleans it up in the 1v1, and
Interesting ult choice, but working out in their favor
What depends
nonetheless.
from your guns.
but again,
It's
look
just
at that.
good
KWM
crime
was
scene
able to take
etiquette.
down 4 guns.
And a timeout for the defenders. KWM coming through. I think this is a smart timeout for the Kittens with Mittens. They're not necessarily giving up any ground, but they're happy to stop any progress that the Hairnets make right before they make that progress.
Yeah, no, it's pretty easy to see that HH definitely do have a pretty solid game plan, right? The communication is good, that they're able to sell fakes, like when Tumnus Dog immediately Retired God and Itchy and Strabi were able to take space on B, so their coordination is there. Right now, the thing that's keeping KWM in this match is, of course, it's whoever clicks at the best, right? So KWM
Here.
is very tactically sound, but I'm surprised at the calling and the gameplay that HH is providing right now. This is a really good map so far.
Absolutely, yeah. And I think that another thing that HH really needs to notice from KWM and really play against is they're really using that buddy system, and they're trading very well on the KWM side. So to kind of counter that, kind of just have to do the same thing. Make sure that you have more on the swing than they have on the defensive side.
On the defensive side, yeah. And not every play could be a hero play, so it seems like HH has the fundamentals down, and they just need to convert. But as we say that again, it's that really slow playstyle coming in from HH with that strong side like B presence, kind of just trying to see if KWM makes a mistake. Now, obviously, Tube and Sci-Fi here in mid, throwing the util down to get information for that presence is pretty good. I'm not sure what that cam is supposed to be seeing. I mean, I guess the trip is going to tell you if someone's flanking or not. I'm not sure what the use is for the cam, but as we say that, it looks like Alias is calling a rotate towards A. But Arsenic and Gunnar have a pretty strong...
They've got the read here.
Yeah, they got. Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Depending on how long they take in lobby there.
Yeah, 35 seconds left. I don't know. Arsenic and Gunnar, they have the util to really delay this.
30 seconds left.
And the team ready to take right off of this stun.
I've got
And they
your
do
trail.
exactly that.
Yeah. And here's the pass.
This might have
Sci-fi
been the only thing this Hairnets team was missing is some aggression from their duelist.
If we can
Their
see
soul
Gunnar,
duelist.
Gunnar,
10 seconds left.
Nope, they're able to get plant on site. It's gonna be 4v5 retake.
Seek some out.
Yeah, this is gonna be tough. Seems like Stravi. Great swing from Azzy. 4v3 now. Seems like the last, there's one on site and two.
You are
people
divided!
made, yeah. I don't know if this is gonna work out that well for HH.
Last player standing.
Yeah. The trading is immaculate. The mechanical ability is right there, and there's 10 on the board, double digits for KWM.
Will they try the same old tricks?
How's the economy looking like? Looks like we're gonna have 2 hero rifles, or probably a save for HH. The economy's looking pretty good for KWM.
That goes there.
So hopefully we get
Oh, this is a nice spot.
hopefully
This goes here.
if HH wants to stay in it, they're gonna have to pull some heroics.
Yes, this should do. That goes there.
Absolutely. And it looks like they may opt for a more aggressive strategy here. But headed into that Cypher utility, we'll see how this pays off.
Yeah. Right now they have looks like they saw the Cypher cam over here. Well, so let's see how KWM rotates. As he's in a prime position, and wow, yeah, he takes out Tygot off the trip. He's that one, swings off it as he is playing perfectly off of his Cypher.
And that hero rifle getting passed around on the Hairnets.
Yeah, he's cleaning up.
And the shots come in.
Azzy, but 4v2 without the plant down is going to be a hard task.
One enemy remaining.
Make that
Spike
4v1.
down B.
It's all up to Anima.
Cage triggered.
Weekend. I'm sorry. 7-Eleven. Where is my Slurpee in favor of KWM? If we can get a look at the scoreboard here, I don't know how that hero rifle is really affecting the economy of HH, but looks like there's gonna be buys all around. So this is gonna be really important. This is a must-win round for HH. If they're able to win this round, they stay in the match. If not, they're gonna have to come back 5 straight rounds in order to win. At least push it OT. Wow, and Anima, that's a dapper setup. He's been watching some Cypher YouTube videos. Already, looks like it's gonna be a strong, or I guess an A split default with 3 main and 2 mid. Retired God just trying to wait for KWM to make a mistake, but it's hard. Sci-fi is pretty. He's been on point today, so it's gonna be hard to see. But as we say that, it looks like they already got ramp control on A. If we can see the fight, Arsenic is just on his lonesome here on Heaven.
Time to hunt.
And if we can get Toop's POV, we've got 2 people pushed way up. Toop gets 1 retired guy with the trade as he's trying to contest. Itchy with Sci-Fi. It's going to be a 4v3. But right now, Gunnar, they don't know Gunnar's on site. Yeah, looks to be prime for an A hit. Arsenic gets the hit on Tumnus.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, Gunnar is going to be the one having to protect the site. Gunnar
I
gets
know
hit down.
exactly where
As the
you
Arsenic. But with 30 HP.
Spike planted.
Let's see if we can get another 100 sus clutch. But then again, Anima is low and Retired God is on half HP, so nothing's impossible. It's gonna be an interesting camera here.
Last player standing.
Yep. Itchy gets the hit, and as he has his first 1v7, as he gets the pick,
Two very low hairnets on the other side of this.
it's winnable.
See
It's
if
definitely
they
winnable.
just opt for
As he
the
needs
time.
to pick it up, though. Yeah, as he needs to pick it up.
One enemy
My ultimate
remaining.
is ready.
I don't think there's any time. Yeah, they have to be playing. Yeah, Dan gets
Whole
out.
lobby goes down, but with the hairnet win.
Yeah, but the money is gonna look really dire with all 5 players losing. If we take a look at that scoreboard. Yeah, no, look at that. They're just trying to muster as much as they can while AWM is pretty comfortable in terms of their buys.
This goes
Again,
here.
if we could see AHH win this one again, I think they're gonna be in a pretty good spot.
Absolutely.
They might
Yeah.
come away with it.
That goes there. Yes, this should do. This goes here.
Alrighty, as we say that, it's gonna look like to be a strong B hit or B split. The setup is not really deviating too much from the HH. Again, it's a very strong setup as long as they're able to play their anchor really well. This setup is really good for information gathering. As he should hear. Smoke. Looks like 1 minute left and no progress from HH.
Interesting decision to not follow that dog up in the mid.
You are
Yeah,
divided.
I'm curious to see what they have cooked
Fire
up.
that
Which
hole!
is interesting
Oh,
call
and
from
two
HH.
ults coming out.
Looks like Azzy's gonna. Azzy lives? Azzy gets the hit on Strawberry? Wow. That is absolutely wild to me. Yeah, 5v3. This is gonna be tough. Yeah, all coming out.
Found one. 30 seconds left.
Yeah, gets the hit.
Spike,
is
down,
down.
B. One enemy
Yeah.
remaining.
Flawless. Absolutely flawless. I'm gonna call that the 100 Cecil Obamacare flawless. That's what
Match
I'm gonna call
point.
it. But it gives them 4 match points. KWM. That is. And if I take a look at the scoreboard, the money is looking really, really, really rough. But then again, this is the 4 veteran teams. These guys are able to make something out of nothing. So I'm excited to see what HH got cooked up for this potentially the last round of the meta. As we see that, it's an early hit, but Cube cleans up Retired Gods pretty well. There goes a Cypher.
Bomb buddy
Cypher
out.
ult with a pretty good inkling that it's going to be a strong B hit. No rotations coming out, but we do see Sci-Fi pushing up quite a bit towards mid.
Hawk out. Blinded.
Information that there's still people to be made. Yeah, no. Looks like HH, they're going to go... See, they're reconsidering. I think they're going to split towards mid.
Yeah, and really,
But then
their difficulty in getting their duelists up into space is really the difference in this map here.
Yeah.
So we'll see if in map 2 they can do a bit more with their duelists to switch that around.
Let's see. It looks like they're going to pivot to an A hit, but with only 30 seconds left, it's going to be a tough ask, especially with the
30
with the
seconds
firepower
left.
that they're running. Yep. Azzy's right here to, or Arsenic is right here to contest. With the blind,
Satchel out.
Sci-Fi, pretty much the whole team is here. And yeah, Arsenic just takes him down.
10 seconds left.
Seek them out.
Last player
I
standing.
have the spike.
Spike
this
down
is
A.
absolutely tough. Ishi, he's left to clutch. He does have time, but yeah, nope, it's cleaned and it's done. 13-8 in favor of KWM. KWM takes map 1.
Defenders win.
I knew your every move. It was
All
sad
right, and
watching
we
you
will
scamper.
go to a quick intermission between maps and be right back with Haven and the Hanford Hairnets on the attacking side.
Are we on intermission now? Can they hear us?
They should not be able to hear us. Oh, no, they can hear you. They can hear you. But we're good now.